What's up, everybody? I'm Jason, and this is Freebird's Garage. If you could, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. So, why the FXR? Why this bike? Why this mystical creature of a bike to choose from? Out of all the other Harleys that perform probably in today's aspects, I can outrun this thing 10 times. But why this one? Over the years of riding Harleys, this has always been talked about, this bike. It's been mentioned as far as performance-wise. Everyone always says, what's my A bike compared to the FXR? What is it compared to the FXR? There's always that question. Truly, I never got to ride one before I bought this. No one around me ever had one. No one ever really rode these. Some people had no idea what I was talking about. But if you go online, they're all across the web. Everyone's talking about them in different forums, social media platforms. This is usually the bike that everyone tries to seek in the Harley world once you get to know them. So where and how I got this bike, I was on Facebook Marketplace a couple years ago and searched one, looked at what I was looking for exactly from the color of the tank. Wanted this style in particular on the FXRS, has this dash style. There's another one that has the gauges up front and here. It's usually a very sought after bike. But this one I wanted in particular because it kind of reminded me a little bit still of our newer style Harleys that have this dash. So that's why I went with this one in particular. So like I said, I was on Facebook Marketplace, spotted it. Some guy, I think out of Indiana had it, and looked at it for a while, had it for sale, he did it for a couple months, no one was moving on it. So I looked it over, gave the guy a call, said, yeah, sure, why not, let's make a deal. So after work, I think 6 o'clock, I'm in Michigan, drove all the way down to Indiana. Drove all the way down there, place guy had this thing just sitting there, it was beautiful looking. Didn't know if it was stolen, didn't know if I was gonna get, robbed for what I was trying to get into in the middle of the night by myself. Talked to the guy, he had a bunch of other Harleys in the back. I, in the dark, couldn't tell too much, but I just wanted it. Looked good, I just had a gut feeling, wanted it, showed me the title. Title looked good, so all right, I'm gonna hop on this. It was pouring rain. I'm like, well, I can't knowingly buy this without at least riding it, at least down the road. So hopped on it, started right up, rode fine, came back, loaded up in the trailer, handed him the cash, and off I went. Middle of the night, drove back into Michigan, unloaded it, put it in the garage, and when I went to go to bed, I was praying that there was nothing wrong with this bike, and that there was nothing damaged, and there was nothing torn up, because I didn't see it at night. Don't suggest that on anyone. And if you've ever had to buy it from anyone online or anything, don't do that. It's not smart. But unfortunately, on my surprise, I went into the garage the next day and opened up the garage door, turned the lights on, gave it a look, and she actually was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. I looked out, the paint, everything was smooth, and the marks on this, everything was good. I looked out. That does not happen a lot for those who buy and sell, flip, buy, or just generally trying to get a used vehicle, especially at night, because that's usually when most things are hidden when they try to sell it. So looked out, and moving forward from there, rode it for a summer, completely bought stock in it. The horn grips on there, it's still the same seat. The seat will end up being turned out. Had these Hello Hooker pipes. Straight pipes, sounded great, performed absolutely horrible. These things love low end, love the back pressure of good exhaust, so 2-in-1. Wanted to switch that out as fast as possible. So once that was switched out, rode it out for a long time, and just see why everyone wants this bike. The frame, the styling, the handling, this bike's got it. I love it. I've rode a Dyna, I've rode Street Glides, Road Glides, and I just loved it. Compared to those bikes, those bikes are, believe me, they're a class of their own. But this one was just, in particular, just different. It just rode different. It just felt good. And for my height, my style, I love it. So it was close to this thing that was like almost like a dirt bike to me that I felt like when I was riding. That's what I used to ride when I was younger. So it was nimble through the corners. You could pretty much, you can get this thing down low going through the corners and just feel confident that it's still going to be there with you, as you're pointing out of the corner, it's not going to wash away on you. So, also riding my wife on the back of it compared to a Dyna, she actually liked this better. She said that it just felt she just felt planted. She felt safe. She felt good. Like she was like, there's nothing wrong with the Dyna itself, but she just had a good gut feeling on this one as well. So from a passenger side, she really liked it. So I'm going to continuously upgrade this. It's going to be a work in progress. I want to document it so anyone else that's out there that has this bike, has a Dyna, has a Harley, has any of that bike, is looking to get their hands dirty, maybe they've never done it before, looking for a product review. I want to help fill that. My main points of contact that we're going to be touching is, we're going to be going from different brake style up here to a dual. We're going to do different risers that I put on instead of these, and as well as shocks and then seat. I mean, those are the main points when it comes to these bikes that everyone seems to touch on. So I want to do that, and that's why I chose this FXR. And if there's any other questions, like, subscribe, throw it below. Let's talk about it, guys. And always stay free, and I'll catch you guys next time.